if we look at number 1, we start with the letters or the numbers first. So we're going to draw our parentheses. Okay, and we're going to put our signs back wherever they're at. Okay. Okay, and then this method seemed to work for most. If we look at 2, what's the factors of 2? 1 and 2. Okay, and we got another 2 here, 1 and 2. What's the biggest number you can take from both of those? It's got to be a match. 2, right? So we got a 2 and a 2, and so a 2 is going to go on the outside. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, and then when we look at the x's, okay, well, this one we got 1x, and this one we got 2. Okay, well, how many matches could I make? I can make 1, right? So I can take 1 from him and 1 from him. So 1 is going to go on the outside. Okay, so how many is the first guy going to have left? None. Okay, what about the second guy? He's going to have 1 left, x to the 1. Put that up. Okay, so as long as you do these in pieces, you should be fine. Okay? Okay, if we look at 3, we're going to put our signs back. What's the biggest number I can pull between 3 and 3? 3. Okay, so 3 divided by 3 is 1, and then 3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay, how many x's does the first guy have? 2. The second guy has how many? Okay, so how many can I take? None. Okay, so you're going to put them back where they're at. Okay, you cannot take none because he's got none. Okay, so it's got to be a match from both pieces of the number there. You're fine. Okay, if we look at 5, what are some factors of 15? What's the first one going to be? 1 and 15. Okay. Does 2 go in? No. Does 3? 3 and 5? And does 4? No, and 5's on the list. Okay, let's look at 12. I got 1 and 12. Does 2 go in? 2 and 6. Does 3? 3 and 4. Okay, so what is the biggest number that we can make a match with? 3. Okay, some of you guys were pulling out a number that was too small yesterday. Okay, so we got 3 and 3. So we can put our sign back, and we're going to put a 3 on the outside. Okay, if we look at the x's, he's got 1 and he's got 3. So how many can go? 1, right? So we can take 1 from him and 1 from him. So 1's going to go on the outside. Oh, I forgot to do the numbers on the inside. 15 divided by 3. 5. 12 divided by 3. 4. Okay, so how many x's is the first guy going to have left? None. Second guy? 2. Please put that up. Okay, look at 7. What's the biggest number I can take between 3 and 3? 3. We're going to put our signs back. Okay, 3 divided by 3, 1. Okay, 3 divided by 3 is 1. How many R's does the first guy have? 1. Second guy? None. How many can I take? None. Okay, so it's just going to go back in there. Okay, so that's all what we did yesterday. If you look at like 9 and probably below that, are new. And I say new, but the only difference is there's 3 pieces. Okay, so if we look at 4, what's some factors of 4? And so you're going to do this the same. Well, we got 1 and 4, 2 and 2. Okay, and then you would do this number, which is also a 4. Okay, but if it was like, I don't know, 4, 8, and 2, okay, you would have to do the 8. Okay, so we got 1 and 4, 2 and 2. Okay, and then we can do this guy, is a 2, and it's 1 and 2. What is the biggest number you can take? It's got to be from all 3. Yeah, and it's going to be 2. Okay, so if this one had, like this has a 4 and 4, but this guy does not have a 4. You cannot take a 4 from there. Okay, so we got a 2 for each. Okay, so we can put a 2 on the outside. Okay, you're going to put your signs back. So you should have like a minus here and a plus here. You got 3 spaces, first slot, second slot, third slot. Okay, 4 divided by 2, 2. That's going to go in the first slot. 4 divided by 2 is 2. That's going to go in the second slot. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that's going to go in the third slot. Okay, now instead of writing these out, you can kind of look at the letters. So he's got 5, he's got 6, and he's got 10. What's the smallest amount up there? 5. So that's what can get pulled. Okay, so because otherwise you're gonna be writing n out 10 times to try to like do the circle and the match. Okay, so we can pull out n5. So how many is the first guy gonna have left? We took 5. None. Second guy, 1. Third guy, 5. Brayden, do you need a pencil?
Yeah, I was gonna come get one up. I was gonna get one out.
I guess I don't know. There's literally one on the floor right there. I don't know.
Oh, because I think he dropped it.
He did not. He brings his own stuff. He's a good student. Okay, look at 11. So for 6, I got 1 and 6, 2 and 3. Okay, for 6, I got 1 and 6, 2 and 3. For 2, I just got 1 and 2. Okay, what's the biggest number I can take from each? 2. Why can't I not take a 6? Yeah, okay, this last guy, he doesn't have any 6, so we cannot take a 6 out. Okay, we're going to put our signs back. Okay, 6 divided by 2. 3. 6 divided by 2. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, so I got k to the 3, k to the 2, and nothing. What is this smallest amount I can take? Nothing. Okay, this is kind of, you could write k to the 0 here, okay, if you wanted to. Okay, so we got to take the smallest amount. So we can't take anything out, so all the things are going to get put back. Okay, and if you notice on these, inside the parentheses, see how he's got 5, he's got 1, he's got none? Okay, he's got 3, he's got 2, he's got none. If you look at every single problem, one of the guys is going to have none. Okay, because when we're factoring, we're pulling stuff out. If you've got guys with some on each, then something's wrong. Okay, you didn't pull it out correctly. Okay, 13. What number can we pull from each? 3. What number could it never be bigger than? We talked about this yesterday. It could never be bigger than the smallest number. So like if we look here, 3 is the smallest number. So it can't be any bigger. It's got to be 1, 2, or 3. Okay, if we look here, what's the smallest number? A 1. Okay, so I know my number can't be any bigger than a 1 to pull out. So we got 3. Okay, and we're going to put our signs back. 9 divided by 3. 3, 9 divided by 3, and then 3 divided by 3. Okay, look at your ends. What's the smallest amount of ends up there? And 1. This way. No, but I'll call you back. No, you're fine. And 2, and 1, and none. Okay, you guys got 7 of them to do. Get them done and then put them in the box back there. And then lastly, what's GCF stand for? Greatest common factor. Okay.